Alright squad, in this video, I'm going to show you how to add listings. So we added places in one of the previous videos, and today I'm going to show you how to do listings. Well, let's jump in and have a quick look at it. So we're going to create the listings screen here. So we're not working with images yet, but we're going to have the new model. We're going to have edit. I'm also going to show you a little how to set up user default organization so you can pick that up quickly. So when we create the listing, it assigns to the right organization. And then from there, we're just going to quickly put them in the actual index page so you have some real listings. So let's jump in. All right, let's jump in. So today we are going to build the listings functionality. So we've got the places functionality here. You can do new place. We're going to do the same for listings. All right. So let's just figure out where we are. So we've got dashboard places list, and we are going to do dashboard listings list. That was a tongue twister. So dashboard listings list. All right. So let's create that. Jumping in here, we're going to go Rails G view component, and we're going to go dashboard listings list. All right, sweet as. So we've got that now. So dashboards, places list, listings list. All right, so very similar concept here. So what we're going to do also is we're going to create this components. It's going to be dashboard listings list slash listing. All right, so we got that. Punch that out. So it's very similar. So like going to be a lot of copy pasting in here. So we're going to grab this from places list. We're going to drop it into listings list. And here we're going to go dashboard listings list, and then we're going to have listing, and then move that to here, and then here's going to be listings, right? So that's easy. Then inside of our list component, we're going to do the same thing here for the listing. We're going to drop in listings, and we're going to listing.none, right, as a default. And then for the actual listing, we're going to grab the place component. We're going to just move that into there. And this is now anywhere where it says listing, place, we're going to move it to listing. And this piece here, we're just going to have a look at and see what our model is. So let's change this into luxury stays listings. So we've got organization and place ID. So realistically, it's going to be, there will be a listing type. So we will have that. And then this will be listing.place.title, and then listing.title. So that's fine. Edit dashboard listing path, edit. Okay, great. Let's go and jump in and add our routes. They're already there. So that's perfect. So dashboard listings, awesome. Now let's go and do our controller. So we're gonna have a controller in dashboard listings. We've got the index there already, which is awesome. So that's already scoped there. Now if we jump in here, yep, that's right. So we've got that there. Now what we need to do is just use our component. So if we go into V1 dashboard listings index, we're going to grab the places index, grab that, and then move it into here, into the main content. Just double check that. Yep, main content. And here's listings list, and it just changes to listings, yeah? So you see, it's just copy paste. We're playing copy paste, copy paste. Good stuff. Cool, nothing there because we have no listings. So that's fine. Let's just fix the indentation here. Now we need to add, let's do our new button. So we need to grab this heading content, and then we're going to take it here, paste it over, and just rechange this to listings again. Okay, so we've got a button, and it's going to be new listing, and it's going to be new V1 dashboard listing path, new listing. Okay, there we go. We've got a new listing, and then this will crash when we go because we don't have the endpoint yet. So that's an easy fix. We all know how to do that. So here we're going to go new. All right, so we're going to do a new listing. We need to create our private method here, and this is going to be listing params here. What else are we going to do? We're going to have create. We're going to have edit. We're going to have update, like that. So a new listing is equal to listing.new. Then we're going to authorize listing here. And then we also need to create our listings, and we're going to create a new view here, down here. And I'm just going to copy paste, right? Like, so from our places new straight into listings new, it's going to be new listing. Back, it's going to be to the listings path. And then we need to create our form here. So it'll be listings form. And there, what do we need there? We don't need the regions because that's defined. So what we will probably do here is we'll pass places in. And then what we're going to do is have, let's just see, it should have the listing. Yep. So in here, we're going to have listing is equal to listing here, right? So places we need to define in the controller. So here, and that's going to be, let's see what our policy scope is for place. All. Okay, so that's all right. So what we'll do here is we'll do policy scope place, and we can update that later. So if we hit new listing, whoa, that's not it. Dashboard listings new. What is going on there? What is going on there? V1 dashboard listing. Let's just have a look. V1 dashboard, that's the back here. New V1 dashboard listing path. Let me have a look at that. I know what it's doing. It's redirecting me. So what's going on here is our policy. See, we don't have a new. So let's move index down here. And then here we're going to go def new. Right. And then this will be user. So any user, any logged in user can create a new listing. Okay, there we go. So we made some progress. So now we just need to add the form partial here. .html.erb, easy, copy paste, favorite. All right, so anywhere where we have place, this is going to turn into listing. All right, like that. We don't have a description. Oh, we do have a description for a listing, so that's fine. Save listing. Boom. Title, we have a title. We don't have a region. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get rid of place type for now. And this is going to be place. Don't love that. It's called place. But anyway, we can fix that later. Places, and we're going to have place.title. Okay. There we go. So new listing can be in Kiama or Gerringong. Right, and what we probably need to do is filter places. What's going on here? Filter places, let's see. So let's just close this, it's tripping out. Here, okay. So places. Realistically, place type, what's a place type 3? Yeah, I mean, look, a listing can be a listing can only be at a town for now. So what we can do is we'll filter those down in our controller. So we're going to say where, so we're going to have to join. So joins place type. And then what we're going to say is where place types key. And this is why I use keys. It just makes it easier to look up. So we don't have to try and guess what the ID is. And we're going to just say town. And we could actually, yeah, let's just for now just have towns, because it's like the town or where the location, right? Because then we could even change this to location in the form, just so it makes a bit more sense for people rather than place, right? So we're going to say when you add a new listing, you're going to choose the location. We also want to sort these because I can see already that's looking a bit yuck. So we're going to go order, and this is going to be title ascending. There we go, Gerringong or Kiama, right? And an improvement on this is you could add the region in and then have like South Coast, Gerringong, Kiama, and then blah, blah, blah. But for now, simple, keep it simple. So that's all good. Now let's go and do our safe params. So we're going to grab this and chuck it in here. Now what we're going to do for params fetch, and it's going to be listing, and we're going to permit description. We're going to accept place ID and title. All right, that's what we're going to allow in for now. That's there, and then we're going to go here. So we're going to go listing equals listing dot new, and then it's going to have listing param. So anything that's there is safe. And we can go authorize listing. Okay, and now we just need to go into our policy and make sure that we allow create. Now the difference with create is you should only be able to create a listing that is your organization, right? So let's go here, listings. There's an organization ID, okay? So this is where we're gonna use this manage method. And we're gonna say record.organization, or it's gonna be user.organizations.include record organization. I believe that's right. Now, whenever we wanna do something, we always wanna check that the user organization like includes that. So what I'm actually gonna do here, I'm gonna say admin. So admins can do anything, or you're a user and your organizations include the record organization ID, okay? So that way we allow both. Hopefully that's correct. So let's say Kayama, and this is where we actually need to have something. This actually, let's do Gerringong, because I know a place in Gerringong, and it's going to be called Bunker Byron. And here is, let's go to Bunker Byron. Oh, not Bunker Byron, Bunker House, sorry, Bunker House. This one. So where's their description? Here we go. So that's Bunker House. Really cool place to stay if you ever come down. Architectural structure in the structure. Cool, all right. Now, let's just make sure we've done everything else, because otherwise we're gonna lose all our data. So here we're gonna say if listing.save else end, okay? So here we wanna respond to our different formats. So where are we? Here's our create. So I'm just going to grab all this stuff again. Turbo stream redirect, otherwise it's redirect to the listing path. We're going to pass in the listing here. So it allows us to do a redirect. Here's the flash notice. Here, boom, 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 done. And then we're going to have just an HTML redirect back to the form if it's unprocessable, okay? All right, so when we create this, I imagine it's going to fail because we haven't got the edit page. So let's hit save. Undefined map. Yeah, so this is in the, oh, it's in the new. Okay, so it hasn't, okay, yep, we need to remember to pass this back again. So what did we do here? We created that little method, set form depths, all right? So I'm going to create the same thing here. Set form depths. These are the things we need for forms, so we don't have to rewrite them every time. So we're just going to pull that into here. Boom, boom. And then we're going to also get that, grab these, we just get the before actions quickly, chuck them in. So set listing, only on edit and updates, we haven't got there yet. Set form depths is going to be on new, create, and then edit update eventually. Okay, let's see. So Gerringong, what happened? Bunker House. Oh no, I need to copy this again. Oh, I need to say, let's see, what's this one? Organization must exist. That's the problem. All right, so what we want to do is, realistically, we're just going to get the listing.organization is equal to, now, this is a bit tough because we need to figure out who the organization is that owns this one. Does an admin user have an organization? That's the question. I believe so. So let's have a look if we've got something on the model here that can set is the default organization. We probably want to create a method here default organization. So what I'm going to do is go default organization, and that's going to be organization.first. Let me just double check if there's a better way. All right, so I'm just going to copy some code that we've prepared earlier. This is the nice thing about building projects over and over in the same stack. So we've got the default organization here. It's the setter and the getter. So we need this organizations where default. So we've currently got has many organizations, but we want to create has many organizations where default. So you can see this. I might even just grab all of these, to be honest. Chuck them in here. So what do we have? We got admin, default, guest we don't have, owner we do, pending we don't have, and then user we will have. So here, so you can be an admin of an organization, owner or default. So here we go, we're going to use this. The default, we're going to find all your default organization, we grab the first one, right? Because you should technically only have one. All right, so now what we can do is we can say listing.organization is equal to current.user.default organization, yeah? Now, hit save. What are you saying? Is pending. Okay, so we don't have that column, so we just need to get rid of it. This is pending method. We don't have that in this app, so we get rid of it. And then that one, great. Oh, I love it when you're testing and it just full crashes. Great. Cool, so we created a listing. Let's check it out. So inside of listings, there we go, we got bunker house. Excellent, so that worked. So good stuff. So we did a few little things there with that, just a bit different. So making sure we set up that organizations, the different types of organizations, and setting the default organizations. That's very key. Do this in all your projects where you can see this, because it's just something that's useful. And now we can just do this. Current user default organization, set that, boom, done. Move on with our lives. Don't have to worry about it. Okay, so what we need to do is we've got the edit method. So edit, our listing is going to be listing equals listing.find, and it's going to be params ID because that's passed in. And then we're going to go authorize listing, yeah? So again, every time we add a method, we need to check here if we have it. So we don't have it yet because otherwise we're going to get a redirect, right? So here we're going to say, can you edit it? As if you can manage it, right? Yes. The same thing. Can you update it? And I like to usually do, can you update? It's usually the same. If you can edit something, you can update it. So that's cool. We don't have destroy right now, so that's fine. So that policy scope's all good. The edit screen's there. Now what we need to do is actually add the edit screen in. So let's go and add that. So we're gonna go here in the views, edit.html.erb. So in the views, v1 dashboard listings edit. Guess what? We're copying pasting. But you can almost, what you can do? You can actually copy paste the new from the listing and use it as the edit. And we're just going to change this word edit listing. That takes you back to the listings path. Here we've got the listings, we've got the places, we've got the form. So it's exactly the same as the new because we're using a thing. Can't find that, so that's cool. So all we need to do is bring in the set form depths for edit and update as well. So we've got those methods, so it shouldn't crash. There we go. All right, look, we're editing a listing. Now, we got to figure out why this little bloke's not working. That's fine. Why are you not working? Here's V1 edit. And now let's just see if we can save this. So if we just say in Gerringong South Coast, delete, save, that's going to crash. Or not do anything. Oh, yeah, it's because there's no method here, right? So close this, grab the edit method, update method, sorry, grab it. You know what I'm doing as well, like a little donk, is I'm setting the listing every time, which we should just be using the set method here, okay? So set listing, and then down the bottom here, so you've got it over here, set place, we're gonna do the same for set listing again. Sometimes that's why it's nice to use the generator because it actually does this for you so you don't forget. I just sometimes find like if the generator can create too many methods that I might not use, and then I get a lot of code that I'm not using. So I get rid of that. New, you need create goods. It's just for update and edit. All right, so for update, I'm gonna grab this code and I'll talk you through it. So we've got if listing update with the listing params. Then we're gonna respond to turbo stream. We're gonna go to the listings path as default. We're gonna say listing was updated. We're gonna redirect, otherwise we're gonna redirect you back to edit. We should really authorize here. And we should do the same here in this places controller. So that's, whoops. Places controller, we should authorize here as well. Because we don't want you to be able to update and even the edit screen here, right? That's a little bit of a bug. This should be authorize and authorize. Okay, let's just go quickly double check. Because we've just found a little bug. Okay, and that's why we probably didn't do it. Create new edit update. It's good just to have all these methods covered, you know. So only admins can edit places, remember? New create. So let's just double check that quickly now that I haven't broken anything. No. Yep, that works. New. Cool. All right. Sweet. So places works now. Now we should get the same. What I am interested in is this listings. We're not getting any listings, but that's probably because of our policy scoping, yeah? So let's have a look at that. Okay, listing. Admin is all. Now, am I an admin? That's the key, or am I an organization user? Let me see. So, users? No, I'm an admin, role 1. So, why? So that's organization 1. So realistically, listings, organization 1. So I should see it. So there's probably something else going on. So we're passing through the listings here. Passing that to index. Listings is listings. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Champion. Dashboard, listings. Listings. Interesting. Okay. Okay, here's something weird. I've got a double nested thing in here. Maybe that's the guy. I reckon that's him. There we go. Listings list slash listings. Wait, no. Dashboard, listings, places list, dashboard, listings list. That's all good. Here we go. Listing. Undefined variable listing, that's fine. Let's have a look. There we go. Cool. Listing type. Okay, yeah, that doesn't exist yet. So we're going to say listing type here just for now. There we go. And there's a little debugger that I just chucked in there. Boom, bunker house, listing type in Gerringong, we are on. Let's see if I can remove this and go back. Yep. Boom, all right, so now we've got listings. All right, so let's try and add, I'll just go and add some. I'm not gonna bore everyone with that, but I'll add some and then we'll keep going. All right, that was a fun time. And one of the reasons why this site needs to exist, because it's very hard to find these things. All right, so there we go, we got 6 listings now. So we are ready to get this guy cranking. So you can see here, we just got fake data. So let's do that just for fun. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna jump into our, not our dashboard controller, but our home controller. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go listings equals, now obviously this is where you're gonna play, like depending on how your directory works, featured listings show here, new listings, updated listings, however you want to play. But for now, we're just going to go listing.all.limit 6, yeah? And we might even go, so we're gonna do that. This is where all your logic for how you wanna make money. Updated at, and we're gonna go descending. So the latest shows to the top, all right? So that's listings now in our home controller. Now in our controllers, we're gonna go V1, we're gonna go home index. So you can see here, we've got our featured, that's what I'm talking about. And here we're gonna say listings is equal to our listings. And realistically, because on a homepage you might have multiple, let's just name these featured listings, yeah? So we can pass that into the featured landing component. So we're gonna go components, landing, featured here, and this is now gonna accept an option of listings, which is gonna be default proc listing.none, right? And then here I'm just gonna go boom, we're gonna go listings.each do listing, right? And we're gonna end here, chuck that in there and get rid of all these, boom. Now we're gonna pass in the listing into here. And now this little component needs to support that prop. And here we now have our data. So we're gonna go listing.title, bang. Obviously this needs to click through into a listing properly. And then here we're just gonna go listing.description like this. But we're also gonna probably wanna truncate that. There we go, look at that. Boom, we got a listings page, we made it. Finished, guys, that's it, job done. Anyway. That's all good. So I think that's where I'm going to end this video because otherwise it's going to get way too long. But what we've just done there is we've added the listings. You can now create them very easily. And we're now pulling them out to the front with the latest ones at the top. That's really cool, but we will add featured logic in there for sure because you want to feature certain things at the top. And that's really cool. So I think what I want to do next time, just to like really pop this now, is actually have images. So what we could probably do next time is do the active storage. I'll show you how to do active storage and probably upload. So yeah, because we'll want that and how to work with the image model just so that it scales well. So until then, catch you on the next one.